Right now at 10, 24 gunshots were heard overnight around Madison. We're going to hear from a neighbor reacting to this violence. And as the war in Ukraine enters its third month, why breweries here in Madison are giving people a taste of Eastern Europe.
To give our best effort, competitive spirit's got to be there in a big way on Wednesday.
And the Bucks push the Bulls to the edge, now just one win away from their second trip to the second round. Highlights and reactions coming up. Madison police are investigating 2 reported shots fired incidents. This after receiving a pair of tips last night about as many as 25 rounds being heard. Tahlil Mohadin joins us now with much more details.
2 separate reported incidents occurring a little over 2 hours apart. The first happened on Madison's south side just after 10 last night here on the 500 block of Bram Street after a caller reported hearing 10 shots fired. Later, soon after midnight, over on Madison's far east side, another caller reporting hearing up to 15 shots fired here on the 5400 block of Congress Avenue. Now, earlier today, I spent some time in the south side neighborhood and spoke to those in the area, and they say unfortunately they weren't surprised to learn about the shooting but are still worried about their safety. They say while they know there were no damages or injuries reported, things could have gone differently.
You're endangering the public. You're too many times where little kids get shot while sitting in their bedroom playing. That's not right.
Madison police are investigating a total of 6 shots fired reported incidents this month. Officers have not reported finding any shell casings at either of the 2 locations from last night. They are asking anyone with information to contact their non-emergency line or Madison area Crime Stoppers.
Thanks so much, Tahlil. It was a deadly night in Milwaukee where 2 people were killed and 6 others were hurt in a series of shootings. Officers confirmed 8 shootings over the past day, beginning at 3 o'clock yesterday and ending early this morning. Milwaukee police have not said if any of these incidents are related. New tonight, a man's body was pulled from Lake Winnebago this afternoon. The Fond du Lac Sheriff's Office says that the body was found at about 4 o'clock. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow morning. A deputy is staying in the area tonight to investigate. To weather now, Chief Meteorologist Gary Canulti joins us outside with your certified most accurate forecast.
Well, it's still a little breezy out here, but those winds are starting to die down and temperatures are starting to turn chilly. The time lapse from WIC Skycam, this is actually around 6 o'clock this morning. A little band of showers moved on through, and you can see just how quickly after that the sun came out. We had more sunshine this afternoon. The winds had shifted to the west, so it wasn't as mild as yesterday when we were up in the low 80s. The Doppler track shows the rain from early this morning now into Michigan and Indiana and moving away from us. High temperatures early this morning were around 70, but that was very early. Temperatures to the west stayed in the 60s, and that was more typical than what most people saw this afternoon. Right now we're down to 51 in Madison, but temperatures are dropping into the 40s to our north and to our west. And by morning, we'll be down to around 40 degrees. The skies turn cloudy. But those clouds will keep the sunshine out tomorrow, and that with a brisk northwesterly wind will keep our high temperature only at 44 degrees. Get used to the cold weather. It's going to be around for a while. I'll have more in the forecast in just a few minutes.
Thanks so much, Gary. Stay up to date with the weather with our First Warn Forecast weather app. You can download it for free on your phone's app store. Just search WISC Weather.
Захопити нашу, збережи Україну. Велике свято сьогодні дає нам велику надію і непохитну віру в те, що світло переможе.
Save all Ukrainians. That's the Easter message today from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Despite being asked to attend virtual services, many people in the country made it to church today, including at this church in Mariupol. All of this comes on the 2-month anniversary of the start of the war. Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24th. But as you can see in this picture, the capital city of Kyiv is still standing. But rubble and debris still litter the streets throughout Ukraine. Russia is focusing its attacks on the east while trying to capture Mariupol. President Zelensky also reportedly met with the U.S. Secretary of State and Defense Secretary today in Kyiv. And President Biden is standing with Ukraine tonight. In a tweet, he said President Zelensky and his government remain in power and that the U.S. will continue to support Ukrainians in their fight to defend their homeland. Madison area breweries are raising the bar to support Ukraine. Responding to an invitation from a Ukrainian brewery, Madison breweries made 5 beers, giving community members a taste of Ukraine. Brian Troxel has more.
I drink a beer from my city, where I was born, live.
A bit of home.
It's the same taste, the same beer. It's amazing.
Giving comfort to Ukrainian native Taras Hava and the rest of his family after escaping the war in Ukraine nearly 3 months ago.
Seeing all the Ukrainian flags around and seeing all these people tasting Ukrainian beer here on the U.S. Land, you know, this is amazing.
They helped me to think about good things, not only these things, all this news from Ukraine.
Using the same raw materials, formulas, and techniques given to them by Ukrainian brewer Pravda, local Wisconsin breweries were given the opportunity to brew for a cause.
What's intriguing is, this is a Ukrainian craft brewer. These are kind of contemporary craft formulas, and this brewery's take on them.
Brewmaster Kirby Nelson from Wisconsin Brewery said the decision to help was easy.
We may be in different geographical locations, but our heart and souls are in the same place.
For Taras and his family, the feeling is bittersweet.
It's mixed feelings because we are happy to see all these people here. We are happy to have this event going here, knowing that it might somehow help.
But also a much-needed respite from the war back home.
I feel the taste of my country, so I feel the taste of beer which was made in my country.
In Verona, Brian Troxel, News 3 Now.
Money raised from today's event will go to Ukrainian relief efforts.
Une majorité d'entre nous a fait le choix de me faire confiance pour présider notre République durant les 5 années à venir.
That was Emmanuel Macron, who will be staying in power and serving a second term in office. He won today's presidential election in France, becoming the first leader in the country to be re-elected since 2002. Macron beat right-wing candidate Marine Le Pen with about 59% of the vote. His win will be met with a huge sigh of relief for France's allies, most notably in Brussels, home of the EU and NATO. And huge crowds are gathering tonight in France, optimistic about their future. Some supporters told reporters that they are looking forward to his leadership after the COVID crisis. But this is also the scene tonight in some cities where people are protesting Macron's win. Earlier tonight, police in Paris tried to break up a crowd of protesters. Early polling results show that this year's election had the lowest percentage of voting turnout since the late 1960s. Here in Wisconsin, another Republican will officially launch his campaign tomorrow to be the next governor. Businessman and veteran Tim Michaels has a planned event in Brownsville at 4:30. He filed his paperwork on Friday. Michaels joins a crowded GOP primary, which already includes former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish, former Marine Kevin Nicholson, State Rep Tim Ramthin. The primary is set for August 9th, and then the winner will face Governor Tony Evers. Topping our national headlines tonight, a South Carolina community is mourning the death of a police officer shot and killed in the line of duty. Police say in KC that a 28-year-old officer, Drew Barr, was killed early this morning. He was responding to a domestic violence call when officers say that when they arrived, 3 officers made contact with the suspect, who opened fire and shot Barr.
He loved his job. He loved being a canine officer, and he was good at it. He was good at not only interacting with children, with community, but also with the officers, his peers, as well as the citizens of our great city.
Barr had already been a shooting survivor. The department says that he was shot in 2017 after chasing a suspect. One New York firefighter was killed today in the line of duty. 8 others were hurt battling this blaze in Brooklyn. 3 firefighters were trapped inside the home, but they were able to make it out. The department says in total, 33 units responded to the fire.
Our men and women of the fire department did a valiant effort to try to make saves here. Unfortunately, we have a tragic ending tonight, this morning.
4 people, including 3 children, are dead after an early morning fire in Philadelphia. A 38-year-old woman was able to escape the flames and jump out of a window. She was later taken to the hospital and treated for burns. A cause for this fire is under investigation. Tomorrow on CBS Mornings, rapper Megan Thee Stallion is going to be sitting down with Gayle King for her first TV interview, addressing the 2020 shooting allegedly involving rapper Tory Lanez. She accuses him of shooting her in the foot. Here's part of that interview.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly stuff all the time. But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to the way that it did.
Tory Lanez has pleaded not guilty to assault and weapons charges related to this shooting. That full interview will air tomorrow morning on CBS. Bill Murray is accused of inappropriate behavior, and it's causing his newest movie to stop production. New reporting shows filming of Being Mortal was stopped on Wednesday after complaints filed by female cast members. Murray was previously accused of misconduct on set back in 2000. Putting the focus back on black entrepreneurs. Coming up at 10, how the Progress Center for Black Women is empowering more people to open up a business. Plus, find out where you'll be able to store a bike in downtown Madison and when the weather is going to actually cooperate for you to actually go on that ride after the break.
When you drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the rugged power of Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
At Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that a lush, beautiful lawn should be enjoyed by the whole family. That's why we offer a kid and pet-friendly program to create a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn that your whole family can enjoy. Our program includes effective applications of targeted weed control and slow-release golf course quality fertilizer to achieve real results. Call or click today for your free quote, or sign up now and see the Weedman difference. Doesn't your family deserve a Weedman lawn?
I assumed dust always stayed put. Turns out it can be on the move. We were breathing that day and night. That's when we started using Swiffer. In just a few minutes, Duster captures dust before it gets airborne. It traps and locks dust in one swipe. Yes.
For our floors, Sweeper's heavy-duty cloths easily trap dust, dirt, and hair, locking it in. See you, dust.
And Swiffer partners with the American Lung Association to support clean air.
And I walked right into U.S. Cellular and I said I want to choose any phone in here for free.
What'd he say?
He said, sure. Really nice guy. I had my pick of any phone from any brand, free, even the newest ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got the big screen?
Yeah.
Big storage?
Yeah.
Fits in your pocket?
Fits in my pocket. Yeah, it's a big phone, and that's what I wanted, and I got what I wanted.
At U.S. Cellular, we put you first. So choose any phone free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Are you a nighttime snacker? It could be taking a bite out of your health.
Monday, we'll share some easy tricks to keep you out of your fridge after dinner. And cooler temperatures expected for the work week. We'll look at your forecast Monday from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Rio de Janeiro's world-famous Carnival Parade is back. It kicked off today after being postponed due to the pandemic. The parade is actually an annual samba dancing competition in Brazil. This year, Rio's top 12 samba schools are fighting for the title. We are still feeling the effects of the pandemic here in the U.S. Tomorrow marks 1 week since a Florida judge struck down the CDC's transportation mask mandate. The Justice Department says it's appealing that decision. The CDC still recommends wearing a mask while traveling. A second Amazon union vote is set to begin tomorrow in New York City. U.S. Senators Bernie Sanders rallied with union members today in Staten Island. Union organizers are hoping to replicate the success they saw earlier this month when another New York warehouse voted to become the first Amazon union in the U.S. More business news tonight. Twitter board members met today to talk about Elon Musk's bid to buy the website. Last week, Musk says that he has $46 billion lined up for the deal. In a statement tonight, Twitter says that it's considering the deal, but will do what's best for the interest of the company and their stakeholders. Happening tomorrow, the U.S. Supreme Court will take up the case on the praying football coach. Former Washington State High School coach Joseph Kennedy lost his job after praying with his team on the field in 2015. Justices will be weighing the ability of public employees to practice their faith. Next tonight at 10, supporting local business owners has become a priority for many Madisonians as the pandemic continues to affect their financial stability. But for those who are still working to establish themselves, one very special program is helping them along the way. Tamia Folks joins us now to explain.
Today, the Progress Center for Black Women launched its inaugural Focus program. In their co-working space on Capitol Square, 13 hopeful entrepreneurs took their first steps in starting their businesses.
I wanted to be able to provide something to others that may go through that same thing.
In a room packed with donors, local business leaders, and community advocates, Black entrepreneurs from throughout the city presented their business pitches. From clothing lines to beauty brands to wellness centers, each came with the hope to secure one of 3 grants for the Focus Pitch Competition. The Focus Business Incubator aims to focus special attention on Dane County's Black entrepreneurs.
The biggest thing is I want them to know that the resources that are here in the community, they are their resources too.
The acronym FOCUS stands for Fundamentals, Opportunities, Consistency, Understanding, and Success, all of which can help entrepreneurs effectively run their businesses.
At the end of the day, this is also an opportunity for the entrepreneurs to sort of like test their ability to be confident when talking about their business.
Today's event was just one piece of a 12-week program. Starting in June, the Focus Incubator will offer a standalone training in marketing, professional development, and mentorship to business owners in the area. Anyone interested in supporting the Focus program through mentorship and partnership opportunities should visit the Progress Center's website.
Thanks so much, Tamia. There's going to be a new place in downtown Madison to store your bike. Free Will Bicycle Company is opening its downtown facility to commuter members tomorrow. That means anyone will be able to enter the Pinckney Street building and store their bike 24/7. You can learn much more about how to become a member on the group's website, madisonbikecenter.org. Well, it doesn't look like there's a bike ride in the weather forecast this week. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti is back with your certified most accurate forecast.
Yes, unless the wind's at your back, then it probably won't be too bad. But going into the wind, it's going to be another story. It's going to be chilly and it's going to be cold. The rain is gone from Wisconsin to our north and west. The only precipitation really showing up is in the form of snow flurries. Oh, boy, it's the end of April and we're still talking about snow flurries. High temperatures today, a little misleading. We're at 70 in Madison. That was early this morning. Temperatures are in the 60s for much of the afternoon, but notice to the north and west, temperatures only in the 40s and 30s. That's a sign of things to come. Current temperatures still around 50 in Madison, but to the north and west, they're in the 30s as nearby as the Twin Cities, and those temperatures will continue to drop. The jet stream right over us right now, that's the dividing line between the warmer air that we had yesterday when temperatures were in the 80s to the colder air to the north and west where temperatures have been in the 30s and 40s. And to the north, this polar branch of the jet stream starting to dip southward a little bit. That starts to bring in weather from Canada, especially the cold temperatures, and that just seems to be the overriding pattern this whole spring. We just, we get a warm day and then all of a sudden, boom, we're back to a week's worth of cold weather. Cold front out to the east, that's what triggered the showers last night. Those are now in Michigan and Indiana moving away. This little trough of low pressure is actually the leading edge of some clouds coming in from the north and west and kind of a reinforcing shot of colder air. Ahead of the trough of low pressure, winds mainly out of the west and southwest. Temperatures still in the 50s. Behind the trough, those temperatures start dropping to the 40s and 30s, even some 20s across parts of northwestern Minnesota. Compared to 24 hours ago, well, it's not your imagination. We're 20 degrees colder than we were at this time when it was still pretty mild, but much of the upper Midwest seeing temperatures about 10 to 20 degrees colder than they were before. And taking a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, there's more on the way. Look for below normal temperatures through much of the northern part of the country with the highest probabilities just to our north and west. The southern part of the country will be a little bit warmer. Precipitation there are chances for above normal precipitation, not high chances, but a lot of this will just be some light showers off and on beginning on Thursday and lasting into the middle part of next week. And even beyond that, the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook calling for below normal temperatures from here westward. Again, the southern part of the country staying warmer than normal, and chances for above normal precipitation. Not a lot, just more persistent off and on rain showers through much of the first half of next week anyway. For tomorrow, we'll see mostly cloudy skies. It'll be breezy and much colder. High temperature only at 44 degrees. Tuesday and Wednesday, not much better. Highs in the upper 40s. At least it'll be dry for those days. Then here come those showers. On Thursday, a slight chance on Friday. Saturday might even see a thunderstorm, but you can't rule out a chance of rain just about any day until at least the middle of next week. And I was just taking a look at some of the longer range computer models, and it looks like that might even go a couple days beyond our 10-day forecast, and the temperatures will stay chilly. What else is new?
Yeah,
that was the biggest surprise.
It looks a little ugly this week, doesn't it?
It does.
Not the best. Kind of like my report card back in the day. You're like, I don't want to look at that so
At least I don't have to sign off on this forecast.
Yeah, good point. Thanks, Gary.
Okay.
A traffic note for early this week. Starting tomorrow at 7 a.m., the intersection of Odana Road and Deerholt Road will be closed for construction. The closure is needed to connect the new sanitary and storm sewer utilities. It's expected to be closed for a little bit more than a week, and it's expected to be reopened on May 3rd. Bust out your lab coats. Bill Nye the Science Guy is coming to the Kohl Center tomorrow night. And I will be hosting a free talk and Q&A focusing on climate change and sustainability. It's hosted by the Wisconsin Union. Anyone can register for free tickets, but the event will also be live streamed. We've got all of those links available on our website, channel3000.com. The Bucks need just one more win to advance to the next round. We're going to hear from the Greek Freak on how they plan to make that happen. Coming up next in sports.
First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's Make My Mondays at Hy-Vee. This Monday, Skippy Peanut Butter, only 99 cents. And Select Post Cereal is only 99 cents while supplies last. Monday only. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Of course, you've seen underwear that fits like this, but never for bladder leaks. New Always Discreet Boutique Black. I feel protected all day, and it fits so discreet, you'd never know they're for bladder leaks. Always Discreet Boutique.
Alice loves the scent of Gain so much, she wished there was a way to make it last longer. Say hello to your fairy godmother, Alice, and long-lasting Gain scent beads. Try Spring Daydream, part of our irresistible scent collection.
Looks great, Zeus. Hey, could you maybe trim the hydrangea too?
Sure thing, Kevin. You want me to do the boxwoods as well?
No. Finding the right person for the job isn't always easy. But when you have an insurance question, you can always count on your local Geico agent. They can give you personalized advice and could help you save hundreds.
Hey, Medusa, let's boogie.
For expert help with all your insurance needs, get to know your local Geico agent today.
Right before Mike decided to say yes, he learned he had IBS-C and could treat it with Linzess. It explained why his constipation with belly pain wouldn't go away, and why the belly pain, discomfort, and bloating couldn't be kept at bay. After Mike learned his symptoms were signs of a chronic condition, his doctor helped him make a decision. And that's why he said yes to adding Linzess. Linzess is not a laxative. It helps you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and is proven to help relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Could your story also be about IBS-C? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save on Linzess.
Save more at Hy-Vee. Frito-Lay party-size snacks, 3 for only $10. Choice Reserve ribeyes, only $5.99. Hy-Vee pasta, only 88 cents. And red seedless grapes, only $1.99 a pound. Only at Hy-Vee.
Bucks came into Chicago like they own the place. A 30-point win on Friday, then another huge win this afternoon means they're sitting comfortably in the driver's seat as the series returns to Milwaukee. And making the last 2 games possible, it's the 1-2 punch of Giannis and Grayson Allen. Allen helped shift the momentum during today's game, scoring 16 points and hitting 4 triples in the first half. Then Giannis took over after halftime, finishing the day with a game-high 32 points and 17 boards. Now just one more win to go. Giannis hopes his team's level of play continues on Wednesday.
From game 3 to game 4, it's just some good habits, just defending as a team and just keeping everybody accountable. People making it as tough as possible, taking that individual pride to keep the guys in front of them. Having that mentality to take possession at a time and know that each basket counts. We did it in game 3. We did it in game 4. Hopefully we can do it in game 5.
Bucks just need one more win to close the door on this series with the Bulls. Wednesday night's tip-off is still being determined. And the Brewers and Phillies rubber match get in the primetime Sunday night baseball slot. Eric Lauer on the bump tonight for the Crew. He's absolutely dealing. In 6 innings of work, he only allows 5 hits, doesn't give up any runs, and records a career-high 13 strikeouts. And it's a pitcher's duel going into the top of the 9th. Crew with runners on the corners. Christian Yelich drives in the one and only run off a sac fly. Brewers win this one 1-0. They win the series, and now they come home for 1 with the Giants. Wisconsin softball coming off a huge Saturday. They snapped Nebraska's 18-game win streak and sweep the doubleheader. Now they're going for that series sweep, which the Badgers look eager to do. Down by a run in the 3rd, a bases-loaded walk ties it up, and then a couple batters later, Peyton Bannon drives in the run that'll be the go-ahead. The go-ahead run, but the Huskers have some big at-bats in the innings to follow, and it all starts with a 3-run blast. Nebraska wins this one 6-4. Badgers are on the road next weekend at Penn State. And it's finally playoff time for the Madison Capitals. They are heading to Ohio for a best-of-3 series with the Youngstown Phantoms, a team the Madcaps did really well against during the regular season. They won 6 of 9 matchups. Game 1 of the series is tomorrow. Puck drops at 7:05.
All right, does the series end in game 5?
I think so. I know everyone's obsessed with Bucks in 6, but I think everyone's kind of ready for this series to be over. So I have a feeling that they'll get it done on Wednesday night.
I learned last night that you do not do final score predictions. So
no, I can't do this final score predictions, but we'll just do. I'll say Bucks will probably get it done on Wednesday.
All right, I think fans will be happy with that one.
Yep.
Thanks, Jordan. We're going to be right back.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh, yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Dry eye symptoms keep driving you crazy? Inflammation in your eye might be to blame.
Time for ache and burn.
Over-the-counter eye drops typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary relief.
Those will probably pass by me.
Xiidra works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
Xiidra? No!
It can provide lasting relief. Xiidra is approved to treat the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation.
Got any room in your eye?
Ask your doctor if a 90-day prescription is right for you and pay as little as $0.
I prefer you didn't.
Xiidra. Not today, dry eye.
Wow, this is where you work now?
Figured I deserved a more inspiring space. And with home values being up, I had a lot of equity. So I got a home equity line of credit from Summit, and voila, added a home office.
Took your business to the next level.
Hey, you two have been in your place for a couple years now. Any fun plans?
Well, we just finished a refi with Summit.
Really?
And the plan is to make a bunch of great memories.
We're gonna use the savings to get a camper.
Whatever your goals, Summit Credit Union can help you use your home's equity to go get them.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including Don's Home Furniture, Best Home Accessories, Best Outdoor Living. Vote Don's Home Furniture today at madisonmagazine.com.
Are your windows drafty, broken, or your energy bills on the rise? Champion is here to help. It's replacement window season, and we're celebrating with buy 2 windows, get 2 free. At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs. Then they are built in our very own factory, installed by a team of professionals, and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Most bladder leak pads were similar, until Always Discreet invented a pad that protects differently, with 2 rapid dry layers. For strong protection that's always discreet. Question your protection. Try Always Discreet.
Introducing the all-new Gillette Labs with Exfoliating Bar. It combines shaving and gentle exfoliation into one efficient stroke for a shave as quick and easy as washing your face.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh. Yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Call for action only on News 3 Now.
And Larry, I've got you 5x5 from seat 2 on the big loop. How me?
Finally tonight, a SpaceX spacecraft is heading back to Earth after a 5-day delay due to bad weather. The craft will re-enter the atmosphere over the U.S. Some people in the Southeast may even hear a sonic boom in the minutes before splashdown tomorrow afternoon.
Oh. Don't be alarmed. It's just the SpaceX coming in.
Yeah, I'm interested. Any knowledge that you can drop on us about this?
Back in the early 70s, there used to be sonic booms, and, now you don't hear them anymore, so...
Well, maybe some people will get to hear it tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
the more you know.
There you go. Well, we are. One thing that you're definitely going to know is the colder weather moving in. Live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam. Skies are partly cloudy out there, but no rain around. Not looking for rain over the next couple of days, or even flakes of snow either. Temperatures right now right around 50 in Madison. Colder to the north and west. Down to about 40 by tomorrow morning. Cloudy, breezy, cold tomorrow. High 44, upper 40s Tuesday and Wednesday. Then rain chances with temperatures between about 50 and 55 for the weekend.
Gary, thanks so much. And thanks so much for joining us tonight. Have a great rest of your Sunday night.